Hey everybody, Brian Gray here. We're excited to have Shad Tidler join us on June 20th, 3:30 to 5 o'clock at Light Source, which is right above the Spaghetti Factory. Shad's going to help us really uncover those secrets and the hidden process behind how your customers make buying decisions. From my understanding, the whole AC world is that buying is kind of hands-off, right? We're always told to stay away until they're ready to talk to us, which becomes very problematic, especially when you need to get in sooner. So tell us about this hidden process and what you've discovered and what some of the things that those who attend will be able to walk away with.
A lot of buyers have a process, whether we realize or not. For example, if you get a cold call, you probably have a pattern, Brian, you go into, right?
Always super busy.
Yeah, super busy. And things I hear from most people, if they're very direct, they just hang up. They go, oh, I know it's a cold call, I'm not going to spend time. We do it because we see there's no value in it. It's the same approach we've always heard. It's reading from a script. It's one way, it's not a conversation. It doesn't feel authentic. So we're going to talk about that process. Is a lot of times we don't realize that we do that ourselves. A lot of our buyers and the people we're marketing to are doing it whether we realize or not. So we're going to talk through that. And we're going to start to talk through, well, how do you break through that? What's a system when you're starting to initially market that you get them where people go, well, it's not the same approach. It's different already and it's talking to me. And also from a business development perspective, how do you start to approach things differently and break that pattern early?
Well, one of the things I've learned, and part of the whole campaign for this year is Smart Marketer, Smarter Leader. And we want to really bring marketing and sales to it, make it all about revenue. So while some of this might seem like it's more of a sales function, I happen to believe it's marketing as well as sales. But let's talk about who else should be there, because right now a lot of marketers see the videos and they come to our events, but it seems to me there might be one or two other people from each firm that would get a lot out of the session.
So always think of, as you're looking at not only just marketing, but your business development, sales folks, and also your principals or leaders of your organization, so that way they can start to see, okay, how do I get everybody aligned working towards this so we close deals easier, get things done faster.
So really anyone that is involved in sales, right? Marketing and or sales should be here.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We really like to make sure that every single person who comes can walk away with 2 or 3 things that they can start doing differently the moment they get back to the office. So let's talk about some of the impact and the reasons they really should be there.
So one of the biggest things we're going to talk about is, okay, now we've identified the process and the weaknesses. What are some things we can start to change internally that will help us with breaking through those weaknesses and knowing what we can control, what we're aware of, what we can do. We're also going to talk from a high level of steps of a system, from even the initial point of starting that marketing piece all the way through to closing. That'll help you to figure out, okay, how do I start to change that pattern earlier, break it? How do I have a different conversation? How do I make it easier for people to trust and really start to go, wow, I believe you're here to help, not the usual approach or pitch or the salesperson approach that they're used to.
If you have a project or an opportunity you're trying to win now, it sounds like we can pick up something to help us give us an edge there. Second, it seems like there's a process in play here. So not only can we go win something that's in play now, but how can we really start steering the organization in a way where we start winning more? Because everybody's good that's out there now. And so the whole idea to me, it blows my mind, is that everybody looks and sounds and acts the same, right? So how are we going to win the real sales game?
And to your point there is, I want people to make sure, and when they come, is bring real world opportunities.
Awesome.
Not just talk in theory, let's talk about real world things, and if they've got them, someone else in that group is going to be thinking the same thing.
June 20th at Light Source, which is right above the Spaghetti Factory, 3:30 to 5. We're super happy to have Shad join us, so thank you very much and look forward to a great session.
Thank you.
Have a great week, everyone.